Hello and welcome to Local Business Brainstorms. This is Michael Pierce, your host, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 keys to successful online lead generation for local businesses. Now, we're a local business ad agency ourselves, and we offer a unique digital display technology that offers laser-focused local targeting. We also run a local advertising co-op to help decrease the advertising expense of our members, mostly through direct mail, but we do some other JV partnerships as well. Let's get started with today's episode. We're going to learn how to increase your business visibility and attract new customers and increase growth through the targeted use of online digital display ads. Online ads are finally an option for your local business. Advertising is always and will be one of the most valuable business tools to achieve greater brand visibility and business growth. The problem is, in our digital world, traditional avenues such as print and other offline avenues are returning less ROI and less engagement. It is now essential that businesses find ways to reach their audiences where they spend their time, online. Many social media and web-based platforms have been working to determine most effective ways to take advantage of the millions and in some cases billions of eyes that pass over the World Wide Web every day. Pop-up and banner ads were introduced as a way to provide a platform for businesses to take advantage of the flood of people that were diverting their attention to online media, but those ads weren't always deemed effective, even by the big brands that have access to these early stage platforms, because there was no way to control who was seeing the ad, making the return on the ads, and running unqualified buyers where it was basically an extremely poor return. Over the past couple of years, online advertising has been growing and maturing to become the most powerful tool for targeting qualified leads and putting your business in front of them. In other words, advertising is a numbers game. It's always about reaching the most relevant eyes, possibly with the smallest amount of financial investment. With targeted digital advertising options, it's now possible to target ads precisely by demographic, behavior, and even psychographic information. And even better, you can measure the reach and effectiveness of the ads with campaigns, metrics, and web analytics. Rather than making your ad available to a wide audience and hoping for the best, you can get your ad in front of a warm audience with huge potential for conversion. This makes online digital display ads infinitely more valuable than any other traditional advertising medium. So why should your local business owner care about this? Well, targeted display advertising can be focused to a local geographic area down to 15-mile radius around your zip code, compared to a radio print advertising, which is often spread over hundreds of miles. This form of advertising is not only more cost effective, but it is proven to generate qualified leads in your area. The key to taking full advantage of display ads is to create ads that not only gets the word out about your product or service, but do so in a way that also enhances your brand image. Your ad has to be created in a way that will convert and feels valuable and beneficial to your audience. A good display ad is not only creative and eye-catching, it's also saying something the audience wants to hear. When done well, the message in a display ad will stick with the member of your audience long after the ad is no longer in view. 35% of people who have seen a display ad will search for the business within 48 hours, which is proof that even if someone doesn't click on the display ad, it's still an effective tool for securing mind share with your prospects. 35% of the people who have seen a display ad will search for the business within 48 hours. So visibility is an integral to the success of your business. If your audience doesn't know your business exists, they can't become customers. Targeted online digital display can play a valuable role in the success of your business. But the key to taking full advantage of digital display ads is truly understanding their role, how to leverage them. So that is where we're going to talk about today. The 3 keys to generating leads for your business and ensuring that your campaigns are a huge success. So, key number 1 is create compelling ads that get noticed. And not only does an ad have to look good, it also has to contain a compelling message that gains the attention of the audience you want to reach. Many businesses have no problem creating highly creative and innovative ads that are eye-catching and often inspirational. This is an ad for an online photography portfolio platform. It's very visually stimulating and creative, and the cow that appears to be coming out of the screen is sure to draw attention. This is an ad for an upcoming marketing conference. The logo is prominently displayed and the quote they use has a strong message. The bolding within the text also creates visual stimulation. This is an ad for a personal concierge service. It's very visually stimulating. It makes good use of color with the cocktail in the foreground and the blurred background that's full color. These three ads are definitely creative, but is that enough? Seeing them as standalone images makes it tough to truly recognize what makes them effective. This is because imagery alone isn't the only factor in an effective display ad. So do your research. Here are some tips for making sure you don't get hooked by pretty images and really deliver the best display ads as possible. Once you determine the demographics for the audience you'll be targeting, it's important that you figure out what they like. Research other companies that have successfully targeted your audience and see what they have done. Look for good, bad, and ugly and terrific in their display ads. You don't have to copy their campaign. In fact, you shouldn't. What you should do is honestly evaluate their success and failures to consider those factors when crafting your creative. And keep it simple. Your display ad isn't the time or the place to tell the entire story to the world. This is where you find the hook and draw them in. The display ad is supposed to be just compelling enough to whet their appetite and encourage them to click through or visit your website for more information. Overly complex or verbose display ads can be distracting in a way that isn't beneficial to your business. The ad with the cow is a good example of keeping it simple. Have a strong call to action. Ask for exactly what you want the user to do. If you want people to click through to visit your website, say so. If you want people to click donate, say so. Don't mince words in your display ads. Be direct and to the point. The previous ads could have done better by having a call to action clearly stated, such as join now. Use your location. Anything you can do to make an ad feel customized is going to draw attention. If you're targeting users within 10 miles of your clearly stated city and state, then have it in your message. To improve the messaging of the ads we just looked at, they could have clearly stated Denver residents. Your work week is boring, your free time shouldn't be. In fact, 74.2% of people prefer online ads from local businesses as opposed to non-local. Measure your success. Make sure you're actively involved in the measurement of how well your display ad is doing. Take advantage of the campaign metrics and web analytics that will come from your ad. Create a benchmark where you make a note where your company website stands before the campaign and after the campaign. You should also keep tabs on the different reports generated from your ad to determine how well it's doing. Even if this is your first time doing targeted display ads, the information you gather will be helpful as you launch other campaigns. Use reviews. Peer persuasion is one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal, including Yelp reviews, highlights, or the number of stars you have on your reputation sites will greatly increase your ad's power to convert a viewer. So is this a lot to consider? Well, sure, but the targeting that display ads offers you puts you in a unique position to customize your ad to appeal to a very specific group. So why wouldn't you take advantage and make the ad speak specifically to that group? Okay, key number 2, target your ads precisely. We've talked a lot about targeting already, but I want to dive in a little deeper as the audience you're targeting is going to make or break your ad. There are a variety of places where you can place your ad, from social media to display ad platforms, and each one offers various degrees of targeting. I want to walk with you through the options available with the most powerful targeting tool available for local businesses, the local digital display network. Demographics. If you were to describe your ideal customer, who would they be? Are they young, old, rich, or poor? Knowing the key demographics of your customers is vital to your success with display ads. Given the sheer volume of activity on the internet, the local digital display ad network is a display ad network that can pull unimaginable demographics of your customer, and it's vital to your success with display ads. Given the sheer volume of activity on the internet, the amount of information that is accessible is mind-boggling. For example, if you're a family restaurant that has a playpen for kids, your ideal customer would likely be parents between 35 and 54 years old with high income. There are all demographics that you can target through the display ads. If you would like to see the demographics you can select from in the local digital display network, just call or text me and I'll send them right over. Interests. Have you ever looked at a blog or forum that has a lot of traffic and thought, if I could only reach these people, they would definitely be my customer? That is where interests targeting comes in. What's even better, if you don't even have to research to find the blogs and popular sites your audience would be interested in. Let's say, for example, If you're an auto body shop, display ads allow you to target automotive enthusiasts and show your ads on all the popular automotive websites, but only to users on those sites that are accessing the internet within your geographic specifications. To see all of the interests that you can select in the local digital display ad network, just call or text me and I'll send them over. Intent. Intent is probably the most powerful targeting option available if the goal of your campaign is to bring in buyers. It takes interest one step further and targets seekers or people who are looking to take action in a given category. For this example, let's use contractors. If the goal of a contractor display ad campaign was to generate leads to be email marketed to over time, then he or she would likely target home and garden enthusiasts in the interest category. However, if that contractor were offering a short-term 20% off all services, then he or she would need to target prospects that are actively looking for home improvement. With intent targeting, the contractor can find a home improvement seeker who is actively shopping for contracting services within a geographic specification. To see all the intent options you can select, just call or text me and I will send them over to you. All right, key number 3. Follow your prospects to stay top of mind. Following your prospects may sound creepy, but it's actually a powerful tool called retargeting that keeps your brand in front of visitors who have been to your site but haven't become customers yet. Retargeting is a technology that uses cookies, which is a piece of text stored on a web browser, to an anonymous following of your audience all over the web that shows your ad on sites they're visiting until they become customers. The cookie that is used is very unobtrusive and doesn't negatively affect the web browsing experience of the user. It's not malware, spyware, or virus. It is, however, a very beneficial tool to have in your digital advertising strategy. This is an extremely effective form of online advertising because you're essentially repitching your business to an already interested individual. On average, 2% of the visitors that go to your site will convert, and retargeting helps you reach 98% of them by reintroducing them to your business while they browse the web. Retargeting is a technology that uses a little piece of a cookie, and again, it's not a virus or anything like that. Conclusion: ultimately, display ads are essentially part of any modern day advertising campaign and offer an unprecedented amount of targeting. With all of the nuances involved to craft and execute a successful display ad campaign that will bring qualified leads, it's best to consult a professional. If you'd like to further explore what digital display advertising can do for your local business, contact me for a free consultation. You can call or text me, and I'll give you that number in just a second. And we'll take you on a little tour of what we can do and what your ads may look like. So call or text me at 435-915-6926 to discuss how this amazing service can work for you. Thank you for watching this episode. Again, my name is Michael Pierce, and we will see you next time.